It's a very strange experience to just walk in and walk out and not pay. But you're paying. Today and tomorrow, please be aware of this, the Feds are meeting in Washington, D.C. today and tomorrow to decide, will they drop rates or hold them steady? What do you all think? Who says they're going to drop them a quarter point this meeting today and tomorrow? Anyone? Who says they're going to hold steady? Okay, anybody think they're going up? Okay. The Federal Reserve is widely expected to pause interest rate cuts, so you all get a W. At its upcoming meeting after cutting rates through 2025, officials are balancing inflation still above target with slowing jobs market, leading to a cautious approach. Markets do not expect new cuts until possibly mid-2026. So that is what's coming. U.S. consumer confidence dropped to the lowest level since 2014. That's 12 years ago. Lowest since 2014, with significant pessimism about jobs and income expectations. This signals rising economic anxiety despite other data showing continued growth. And I saw this and said they need an outlet. Guys, I believe right now people are more than ever looking for another way that they can generate income outside of job. And that's what we teach here. So again, get them over to LAS. Whoever you're on the phone with, whatever department you are in, if they need to generate some extra income, get them over to LAS and let's get them involved in private money brokering. I believe that is one of the easiest pathways for them to start generating some income without taking on massive amounts of debt in buying, fixing, and flipping real estate. So I do believe it's the best path for them right now. That's why we're calling it the Year of the Broker. So staying in tune with our theme, I want to keep pushing people over to that. Okay. GDP growth in 2026 anticipated to be 2.5% this year, better than last year's 2.1. So they are anticipating a growing economy in 2026. So that's good. Economic outlook looks good. So people should not be in the doldrums. They should be thinking good things. Bigger tax refunds will hit bank accounts after the filing season opens late this month. Changes in the tax code enacted in last year's tax overhaul should translate into $65 to $100 billion more in refunds. So marketing should probably be thinking about some tax refund type offers, because you're going to be hearing them from every car dealership in town. Your radio and your television set is about to be overwhelmed with tax rebate expenditures, so watch for that. Refunds aside, consumer spending is strong. Despite surveys showing consumers in a sour mood, the wealthy in particular keep spending, buoyed in part by hefty gains in their investments and their home values. Total household net worth is up 26% from 3 years ago to $180 trillion. Household net, that's the value of your home and the value of your 401k. $180 trillion. Okay? So guys, try to focus on the news that's positive. You can certainly find bad news, and just so you guys know, good news doesn't sell. So you have to go in search of the good stuff, otherwise you're going to be overwhelmed by the bad stuff. And you guys just have to make sure you keep your minds filled with good and positive things, because it's very easy to spiral down into the negative things just by turning on the news. Amazon is getting into the superstore game by building its first superstore in a Chicago suburb with 20% more square feet than a typical Walmart superstore. It will combine groceries and general merchandise, but also have its own warehouse. Would anybody go shop here? If they put one up around here, would you guys go shop here? Yeah. You would? At least this is, do it online. Yeah, why would I go to a store? Why have that expense? Okay, well, we'll see how they do. But this is the part that I thought was interesting. It goes on to say Amazon has had many misfires operating its own brick and mortar stores. It bought Whole Foods in 2017, but shut down its 2 Amazon-style clothing stores. I didn't even know that Amazon had clothing stores in 2023. It had to pause its expansion of Amazon Fresh stores for a time, and it also halted expansion of Amazon Go convenience stores. Did anybody ever go to one of these, Amazon Go? Yes. A couple of you? Yeah, they had them over in Seattle. They're closed now. But they were interesting because you just walked into the store, you grabbed whatever you want, you put it in the cart, and you walked out the door, and it just charged your Amazon account. So there was no checker, there was no scanning, you just walked in, and cameras could see what you were doing, and then the shelves had sensors, so when you took something off, it just billed your cart. Very interesting. They have one now at the the Salt Lake City airport too, which is, it's a very strange experience to just walk in and walk out and not pay. but you're paying. Trust me, they're going to get you. It also halted expansion of Amazon Go convenience stores and closed many of them. Amazon bookstores, which started opening in 2015, were all shuttered by 2022. Now, the reason that I thought this was interesting is because it's such a strong representation of what business is. Business is the consistency of testing and measuring and going out and trying things, and if they work, keep doing it. If they don't work, retract, go another direction. And so when we see the big companies doing this and continually testing the markets and trying new things, it's a reminder to me, and it should be a reminder to all of us, that that's our job. We got to continually be testing things and going into the markets and trying new ideas.
Subscribe for weekly deal trading and strategy drops.